Patrons! Yay, it's February! How's it going, everybody? I hope y'all have had a really great couple of weeks. It's been a couple weeks since we went live. I hope the connection is good today. Please let me know. I feel like I'm always back and forth about my connection, so if you were watching live, please let me know. Hopefully it won't just randomly stop working in the middle of the live like it's been usually doing. So yes, how's everybody doing? I want to make sure I have my list of things to talk about. It says excellent connection, so hopefully it's good. Stream is healthy. Okay. I'm always a little paranoid. So yes, it's been a couple of weeks. Last weekend, I went up to Kansas City, Missouri for a lovely retreat. It was a really small retreat, which I actually really enjoyed. It was in a big hotel, actually, a really big hotel downtown. Hi, Jesse. Welcome in. Oh, thank you. Happy Friday. Okay, I'm glad it looks and sounds good. I upped the bit rate. This might just be TMI. But I did some research and I was like, maybe my streaming bit rate is just not high enough. So hopefully that helps. Yeah. What is the weather like where you are? It is really warm here. I think it's gonna be, yeah, it's 80 degrees outside. Hi, Vicky. Welcome in. Yeah, it's 80 degrees Fahrenheit. I don't know what that is in Celsius, but it's warm. It's very warm for February. We don't usually get this warm weather until, like April, May-ish. I don't know. But I know it's still kind of winter in most of the rest of the world, at least the northern hemisphere. Right? Oh, it's warm there. Well, yeah, you're in Florida. Oh, it's very cold in the UK. 4 degrees. That's pretty cold. That's pretty chilly. I wish it was cold. I feel like our cold season did not last very long. But what can you do? So yeah, usually we don't have our air conditioning on in February, but it has been running. Yeah, it's funny. I feel like I have so much I want to chat about, but I don't usually like to get started chatting about everything until I've waited a few minutes for people to come in if they want to join the live stream today. For some reason the chat is not working. It's fine. I can see the chat. So yes, I'm so excited. If you, what was I talking about? Oh yes. So last weekend I wasn't able to go live on Friday because I was traveling to Kansas City, Missouri. It was my first time there. Very cool city. I didn't get to see too much of it. I spent most of the time in the hotel. So the retreat was at I think it was like a presidential hotel right downtown Kansas City. And the retreat was there, so everybody was staying at the hotel. And it was just a really beautiful space. And all the meals were there. And, all my classrooms were there. So it was kind of nice not to have to leave the hotel. But then again, so yeah, when I travel to teach places, I don't always get to see the actual area where I am teaching, so it's always really interesting. But I did walk around a little bit downtown, and I think there were some fireworks in the evening that I could see, probably, I think, for the Lunar New Year, which was very cool to see outside my window. Oh, hi, Leslie. Welcome in. Yay. I was just talking about the retreat. It was really nice, and it actually was giving me some ideas of a knit graffiti retreat, which I do want to chat about with y'all. Now it says encoding overloaded. Okay, let me know if you lose me. My OBS is like, I don't know if it knows what to do sometimes. Oh, hi, Renee. Welcome in. Yeah, just been chatting about the retreat where I went last weekend. And chatting about the weather, of course. Waiting for everybody to come in. I know, Knit Graffiti Retreat. Yeah, okay, you can still see me. I don't know what's going on with my OBS. Which is the OBS is the, if you don't know what it is, it's the streaming software that I use. Basically, like if you're live streaming, you have to use like a streaming software to kind of make it work. I don't really know the logistics of it, but oh, you lost me a moment ago. I went very pixelated. I don't know what's going on. I need to figure out why. Can you see me now, Vicky? It's very strange. I feel like I should visit the link to make sure that I can watch myself as well. Can you see me? Okay. It just looks a little delayed for some reason. I don't know. I feel like it's every week I'm doing something weird. Like there's a delay or something. I don't know. Yeah, could be the internet connection. Every week this happens though. I don't know if it's my streaming software, but it looks like really it's a little laggy. Right? Encoding overloaded. Okay, let me see if I can. The encoder settings. Turning down my video settings. Okay, it's not too bad. Okay, I'm gonna try this. I don't know if this is gonna do anything. It might make it worse. I just changed a little bit of my settings. Anyway, thanks for your patience with this. I don't know why, like, my stream starts off great and then it's like, bah. Oh, I know the lag you can get on Zoom calls. I know, but normally it's not like this for my lives, right? I feel like normally it's like there's a little bit of a delay, but there's not like a lag. Yeah, now it says viewers will experience buffering. What a drag. Oh, and now it just stopped. This is really annoying. Okay, did everybody lose me or am I still here? This is really obnoxious. Oh, I'm still here. Okay. Thank you. I'm just like sitting here staring into the distance. Okay. Okay, cool. Thank you. Thank you for letting me know. Okay, awesome. Okay, thank you. I feel like every week, 6 minutes in, um, it just randomly, like, it just loses me or something like that, and it's really obnoxious. So, all right. I am not going to get distracted. I'm just going to keep talking. So, please let me know if there's any weirdness going on. I'm just going to try and go normally instead of getting distracted. So, yes, the retreat was amazing, and I have been kind of not super secretly, but kind of secretly planning an actual knit graffiti retreat that will happen in Texas. So, we're trying to figure out, I'm working with McKinney Knittery in McKinney, Texas. So, if you're not familiar with that area, it's kind of like north of Dallas, the Dallas area. Um, because I was originally planning a Norwegian cruise, but that kind of fell through, and um, probably for good reason because um, I don't know. Long story short, the planning of it fell through, and I think it was a good thing because honestly, it would have been really pricey and probably just harder to get over there. So I'm hoping having one in the Texas area will be really good. So yeah, I'm working with McKinney Knittery, and hopefully we'll have more info soon. Um, yeah, I know McKinney Knittery is the best. Right. Yes. A local retreat. I mean, obviously, there's a lot of patrons who are not local, not even in the US, right, Vicky? Vicky's like, I'm in the UK. So it might not be doable for everybody, but at least it's local to myself, and there is quite a big yeah, there's a big community in this area. So I was hoping it would be kind of a cool way to continue working with McKinney Knittery because they were the shop I was going to work with to have the kits for the yarn and patterns for the cruise. And so when it fell through, I was like, well, what could we do? Could we still do a kind of a retreat together? So yeah, we're kind of in the planning process of that right now. So being at the retreat in Kansas City was kind of interesting. Like I was kind of picking the brains of the people who ran it and, thinking like, is this a lot of work to plan? So yeah, we're kind of in the process of that. So keep your eye out for that. I'll probably be kind of doing some polls and everything in the next few, I don't know, months. Yeah. So yeah, it will be in 2026 for sure because there's a lot of planning that goes into it, and I want people to also have enough time to plan to go if they want to, like especially if people are going to be traveling a little farther. So yeah, I'll keep in touch about that. And okay, so yes, Renee, they have the old hotel. It's actually right across the street from the McKinney Knittery slash dry goods. So their store is like two different shops. Um, yeah, I was wondering if it was pricey. Oh, yay, Jesse. That's awesome. Yeah, that was the only thing I was worried about it. We were also looking, I can't remember the name of that hotel. I think Ginger gave me the name. Ginger is the owner of, yeah, the Grand Hotel. It's kind of a boutique hotel. And we were thinking of having the retreat maybe even in the middle of the week, and that would give us even cheaper rates. So we're trying to come up with ways of, I know that doesn't work for everybody, so I'm going to kind of gauge the timing. Oh, yeah, the same cost as the Hill Country Weaver retreats. And those were nice because they were all inclusive, right? Oh, it's only $112 a night? That's actually not bad. I guess it probably depends on when you would want to go. I haven't actually looked at the rates yet, so thank you for looking, Leslie. um, right, so being at that hotel would be really nice because it's right across the street from the yarn shop and it's right downtown. So we could even do little field trips to the shop instead of having to set up a marketplace in the retreat, which is what they did at the retreat in Kansas City. It was really cute. They just had one kind of indie yarn dyer they featured, which, speaking of Texas and Dallas, was Chicken Coop Dye Works, who is kind of a local Dallas area yarn dyer. Right, Renee, it did include swag, lodging, and food. Yeah, so the way that retreat was really nice because everything was included. Plus, you got to pick like 3 classes or something, and there were multiple teachers teaching there. So I'm trying to think about, right, downtown McKinney is also super cute. So there could be a lot of like free time during the retreat too. So like sometimes there might not always be classes going on. I know. I love Carol and her yarn too. Yeah. Carol is the dyer of Chicken Coop Dye Works. But yes, I'm thinking like, would it be beneficial to have more than one teacher? So it's not just me teaching. So people could take other classes if they don't want to just take classes from me. I don't know. Those are some thoughts I'm kind of, tossing around. Right, that's true. There's lots of places to eat. But then, because food would be included in the retreat, like I would want that to be a thing. Or we could include like a dinner out at a local restaurant. Like that could be cool. We could have like a dinner planned for everybody. I don't know. That just sounds really fun. Instead of just having everything catered like in the hotel. Right, that's true, Renee. It would be beneficial to have another teacher just to give me a mental break. Yeah, that's true. I mean, for the cruise, there were only going to be like 2 or 3 classes. So, and at the retreat where I just was, there were like 5 or 6 other teachers that were there. That's true. Yeah, there's lots of shopping besides food. Right. So there's like free time. It could be fun. People could just go kind of do their own thing. Cadillac pizza. That sounds really good. That would be really fun. I can't wait to do more research on it. And figure it out and get all the planning done. So as always, thank you so much for your feedback on this. I'm really excited about it. I was like thinking of all the things we could do. Well, so I met a really great teacher at the retreat in Kansas City. Her name is Monta. What's her last name? Monta Morris. And she was so nice. We hung out for a little bit, and she's a really good teacher. She teaches like stranded color work and stuff like that. So I was like, that might be a nice balance. Of course, I would do like exclusive classes that I would only teach there. What if I partnered up with Andrea? Yeah, I don't know about that. Not that I have anything against working with Andrea. I was just more meaning like I don't know about her travel time, but it'd be cute. Monta is spelled Monta, like that. Yeah, I think she's a local to Kansas City. And so if she taught there, if let's say the retreat doesn't fill up with just Patreon, from the Patreon community, she could potentially bring some people from the Kansas City area, which could be fun. But no, that's a good suggestion, Renee, for sure. It would be fun, but I also feel like, um, I'm just not sure. I'm just not sure about it. Um, oh, thank you, Renee. It was fun to be on her YouTube. We have taught together. We taught together at Camp Starlight several years ago. I don't even remember what year it was, like 2019, maybe 2018, something like that. Um, so yeah, we definitely work really well together. Um, so yeah, well, I will keep thinking about it and chatting about it. Yeah. Oh, that's the only reason you thought about it. Yeah. Yeah, that was really fun. It was really nice of her to have me on her podcast. That is for sure. Um, so yeah, I will definitely keep in touch about the retreat. This is something, it's not really a secret. I'm just sort of working in the background on it. Um, oh, we had great chemistry. Well, yeah, I mean, we've been family for, I mean, when they got married the same year my oldest son was born. So, yeah. Um, so yes, this week, if you missed it, I did put up a test knitting call for my frozen sand top, which is right here behind me. Um, I just opened it up to the public, and probably later today or tomorrow, I'll post it on Ravelry to see if anybody in my earburn list on Ravelry is interested. So yeah, let me know. No pressure, as always. It's super simple. There's no brioche. I think this is going to be one of my last non-brioche patterns for a while. Um, just because, oh yeah, Renee, that's true. Yeah. In-laws don't always get along. That's true. Yeah. No, I feel lucky that my brother married somebody that I actually like. uh, so yeah, I think I've talked about this a couple of times, but I have had yarn dyers that wanted to collaborate with me specifically ask for no brioche. And I'm kind of done with that. I feel like if a yarn dyer wants to work with me and they want to give me those stipulations, I'm kind of like, um, go work with someone else. Oh, thank you, Renee. Um, I feel like, sorry, the video is so blurry. Anyway, sorry. Um, so yeah, this is kind of going to be, I think, my last non-brioche design for a while. I'm kind of realizing that I have so many ideas with brioche that I kind of need to stick with that. Oh, thank you, Renee. Right, Leslie, I know. It is no bueno. I mean, I have had some designs that don't have brioche that were successful, like my winging it shawl. That was pretty successful compared to some of my other non-brioche designs. Um, but it's kind of like that's what I'm known for, and so I think that's just what people want from me. You know what I mean? Sometimes I like to do things that are like a little experimental. Um like my cozy gamer hat. That was really fun. And then this one, it's like this was an idea that I had already. And so I thought, well, I could just do it for this. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see how that goes. But let me know if you're interested in test knitting. I'm going to release it at the end of March. So the testing time turnaround is a little quicker than I normally like, but it is a short sleeve top. So it's not like a really big oversized sweater. Sorry, I'm losing my voice a little bit. And you do not have to use a fuzzy yarn at all. Like if you don't like using fuzzy yarn or you want to use just a smooth fingering weight yarn, that's totally fine. Yes, Leslie, thank you. To put constraints on an artist is like, there's a challenge to it, but then there's also like, I like having design constraints. Like that's always an interesting challenge, but I'm at the point where I'm like, I just don't want those anymore. Oh, awesome, Jessie. Thank you. You're just trying to figure out what yarn you want to use. Yeah. Well, the testing call's open through Sunday, and I might actually extend it if, like, I'll start the test on Monday, but I might keep the testing call open in case I'm still looking for some sizes. I usually publish top and sweater patterns, even if not every size is tested, just because I still want to offer the sizes, and then if there's any issues that need to be worked out after publishing, I can always work those out with people. But I'd still rather offer all the sizes, in case someone wants to make it, So yay, thank you, Jessie. Oh, yes. So I know we've talked about my live streams going public after 1 month. And I've decided that based on what y'all have said, I'm going to keep one live stream per month, members only. So I think it'll be the last one of the month every month. That one will not go public. So it'll be kind of like members only stream, and we can, maybe I can talk about some secret things that I don't want the public to know about. And yeah, so that's fun. So not today's, obviously, this is the first of the month, but the last of the month will not go public, which is cool. I wanted to keep things, still kind of members only sometimes. Hopefully that makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, thanks, Vicky. Yeah, it was actually, I think it was Lexi's idea. I don't know if Lexi's here, though. Yeah, exactly. And then some secret things. Keep things exclusive. Exactly. Yeah, so, you can even, if you don't want to chat and the ones that are going to go public, you could even wait till the members only one and, do that. We could talk about fun things that nobody else gets to know about. Yeah, we'll be super secret. So yes, and then I also mentioned the Black Pearl Magic bag. I haven't even talked about what I haven't even shown what I'm working on. Yeah, go Lexi. She always has great ideas. If you were eligible for your Black Pearl Magic merch and haven't gotten it yet, I just sent a bunch out yesterday, and I will do a bunch probably next week too. I have to go and see how many people are eligible. So if you're like, where's my stuff? It's probably on its way. So I know a bunch of people just signed up and paid annually, which is awesome. Thank you so much for doing that. And I have very few left. I think I have maybe 10 or so left of the big bags. There's still a bunch of the smaller bags. I haven't really counted those yet. So that would be for the 2-color brioche tier, the like little mini ones. So yeah, I have it right here. So just in case you haven't seen, these are the custom Black Pearl Magic bags. If you sign up at the 3-color brioche tier, you get this big Lavo bag and a little mini boxy bag. They both clip on. It comes with a strap. And it's like a zipper bag. So if you like clear vinyl bags, these are great. I know a lot of people like prefer these kinds of bags. Oops, sorry, I just hit my microphone. Hopefully that wasn't really loud. I did a video and somebody, I think it was on Instagram, somebody responded. They were like, ooh, so much plastic. I was like, well, yeah, I guess it is. I guess it is vinyl, but I guess if you like that, these are great. This is a great size. And again, when they're gone, they are gone. So you can upgrade anytime. Patreon is really good about, like if you're already paying at a lower tier and you want to upgrade, Patreon is really good about kind of splitting the difference, if that makes sense. So yeah, let's talk about, so for the past few days, I have been doing nothing but swatching and getting a little bit frustrated. So I've been trying to, I don't have it with me. I don't have a way to show it. I've been trying to figure out how to make the kind of Firebird Phoenix Rebel symbol in brioche. Oh, here it is. It looks like this. So it has been a time trying to figure this out. I think I have like 20 different charts going, and I knit one swatch and then I ripped it out because it looked very like bulb. It looked more like a bulb, like a floral kind of it didn't look like the rebel symbol. So then I've been working on this one. Yeah, swatch fever. I know. I love swatching, but I've been getting a little frustrated. So this one is the one I just finished. I'm not sure about it. I really love the pattern. I think that the pattern itself could be really cool, even if I used it on something else. But I feel like it doesn't look like the rebel symbol. It doesn't, like if you looked at it, you wouldn't be like, oh yeah, there it is. The rebel symbol from Star Wars. You know what I mean? So I'm going to show this to the yarn dyer I'm working with, Valkyrie Fibers. I'm going to show this one to her. And I do have a couple different ideas that I still need to swatch out, but I thought, why don't I just finish the swatches and kind of have them all laid out in front of me, and then I can make a decision. So this one was one I just finished. Hopefully you can see it. It's kind of at the edge. So this one is more like might be kind of hard to see. So it's like one increase at the bottom, and then it's right at the edge, so it's kind of hard to see. And then it kind of all comes together at the top in 3 little, like I wonder if I should bring this down a little bit, these 2, and then have this one be taller. But if you look at the rebel symbol, like they all meet together at the same point, like at the same height. So this one is really, really, really kind of abstract, but I love it. I think it's really interesting, and it could look really cool. I mean, it's very floral, you know what I mean? It's still very floral, but it could look really cool if they're kind of alternated. bring down a little on the side and make the middle taller. Do you think so? Even though they like meet at the same point. See what I mean? But it's just in brioche. So anyway, I have one more idea that I want to swatch, and it's kind of along the same lines as this, like the bottom would look like the same, but then oh yeah, no, I understood what you were saying, Leslie. Like this is like that, and then the sides would come up to a point, and then the middle would go up taller. I have an idea kind of like that. That I'm gonna swatch out just to see, because I still have some time. I have some time to perfect it. Right, exactly. Like it's hard. It's weird to make circles in brioche to begin with, because you're always gonna have. I mean, you can make them. So I feel like I'm overcomplicating it. Like if I just make the circle in the bottom and then have the points come up on the side and then have a center one come up, it might be as simple as that. If that makes sense. So kind of like a combination of these two, but the center one comes up taller. Like, I feel like this one is kind of hard to see what's going on. This one's a little more, it almost looks like a hexagon, which is kind of cool, actually. So yeah, I gotta keep working. So this is what it's like. I like having research and development time. I feel like I haven't been able to do that with a lot of my patterns. Oh, just do stranded during the motif. Well, yeah, but see, the problem with that is that I don't want to do stranded. I want to do brioche. It's like I'm determined, and what I don't want is I don't want the obvious rebel symbol in it. I want it to be a little abstract. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Yeah, garter, incorporate garter into it. Oh, the rebel pick. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, it's really, I need to keep working at it. Yeah, I appreciate the ideas, but the whole thing I want to do is I want to do two color brioche. Yeah. Okay. Gotcha. Yeah. And I feel like if I make the rebel symbol like really obviously in stranded color work, then Disney could come after me. And that is not what I want. I do not want Disney coming after me. I want it to be like really subtle. Yeah. But the garter stitch could be an idea, because then it would like really pop more than it would just within the brioche. No lawsuits, yeah. I have a friend who Disney came after her for a design, and I was like, I do not want that. No, 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 thanks. No, thank you. So everything's just really like generalizations. Yeah. Love Disney, love Star Wars. Do not want to get a cease and desist. No thanks. Mm-hmm. I know. They are really hardcore. They send out those cease and desists like, if anything even looks like something, they're like, nope. I actually think I saw somebody did a sweater, like a stranded colorwork sweater that has Ahsoka, like actually her likeness in stranded colorwork. And they have one of Rex too. And I'm like, how did they get away with that and sell it? I mean, it's like very obviously that imagery. Right. They have the Army of Lawyers with the Imperial March song. Exactly. Have you ever seen or been to, I've never been to Disney World, but I've seen videos of the stormtroopers that walk around Galaxy's Edge, and they just, yeah, they seem so funny. Like they'll walk up to somebody and just be like, "Ma'am, what are you doing, ma'am?" It's like, carry on. It'd be a funny job. So yeah, thank you for your input on those. I'm going to keep working. I'm not sure if I'm going to do any more today. I am so fried because when I travel to teach, I work all weekend. And so I don't take a lot of time off. Like I took Monday off this week. But I have so much work to do that I didn't take as much time as I usually do on the weekends. So I am fried today, but I do want to show you, oh, there's nothing in there. I want to show you the 2-color honeycomb cardigan. So let me take my shawl off for a second. Okay. Big shawl, just throwing it up on my mannequin. So I'm really excited because I finished one side. So this is the front. I'll try it on in a second. This is the front, and we have an armhole. And then the back is all done. So I still have to do the other side. So I still have to do the right side of the cardigan. But here, I'll try it on. I'm really happy with the way it fits. So yeah, there we go. Yay! I ended up doing my short rows just in one color, which I think is nice. It's like a nice little accent. So I still have to obviously pick up for the sleeve. But yeah, there we go. I'll stand up so you can see. There it is. It'll grow with blocking. Yay, thanks so much. Wait, the pic just flashed in your brain. Bunch of lawyers in 3-piece suits walking sternly in unison with the music. Yes, I can see it too. Yeah, so there we go. So it's got the garter stitch band in the front. Oh, thank you. Thank you all so much. And thanks for your feedback about the band. I wasn't sure, and I was like, you know what? I'm just going to do it. So yeah, here's the other front. Right here, still on my needles. But yeah, it's definitely going to grow with the washing and the blocking. Oops, I'm making a mess. My studio is an epic disaster right now. You cannot see everything over here. It's such a mess. Thank you all so much. Yeah, I'm so happy with it. I think it's going to open up and make a really beautiful drapey fabric. Right now, it just kind of looks stiff. Here's a little close up. Yeah, very wearable. I want it to be kind of like a casual cardigan. I mean, that's how my Cito Cardi is. Which this is a 2-color version of that. I mean, it's my favorite cardigan to just throw on. So I wanted to make another one. Yeah, your yarn room is like that too. I think it's just like part of being a creative person, you know? It's like, yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. You test knit that one, Leslie. So yeah, I know. I love the stitch too. I'll be kind of sad when this one's over, especially since like it'll be summertime and I won't be able to wear it. But yeah, so I'm still working on that. I've got to get the front done. I might not work on that today either because I am so fried. Yeah, so fried. I Might have to take an early, an early work day. Um, yeah, just feels like one of those weeks, you know? So yeah, I'm excited about that. And then next on my needles is going to be my Sabine shawl, which I have the yarn for already. I'm so excited. I just have to figure out the swatch. Just have to figure out the stitch pattern. Oh, thank you, Leslie. Thank you. Yeah, I put some purple hair dye over my gray so you can kind of see my gray hair. Um, it's very pronounced in the front. So I was like, oh, I could just put some purple over that, which is nice because I don't have to bleach it first. Just covers those grays. Oh, thank you. I know you love purple, right? Is it purple your favorite? So yes, that is all I'm working on. I've got to get on my needles too, my emotional support brioche bread. Yeah, exactly, Renee. Exactly. The retreat, it's like traveling. I love traveling to teach. I love teaching people brioche. But at the end of it, I'm just like, and I'm done. Yeah, you do love the purple, Leslie. We're all purple today. I just did my photo shoot for my silk graffiti shawl, which is like a mess on my mannequin right now. Because that comes out on Tuesday, and that is the free pattern for 2-color brioche patrons and above for February. So if you are at that tier or above, then you'll get that pattern. I know I get peopled out. Oh, Katya yarn. I have some Katya right here. I have a concept. I don't know what Atina is. Is that, I mean, it's one of their bases, right? But I have enough to make a sweater. I can't wait. It's one of those like sweaters that I just want to hop on my needles, but I've so many other things in the queue beforehand. What is Atina like? Am I saying it correctly? Yeah, and the thing with retreats too, I'm going back, is it's not just a lot of other like fiber festivals and stuff. You teach and then that's it. With a retreat, it's like you're on for the whole time. You know what I mean? Like all the meals are together, which is totally fine, but it's just like it's a different kind of mindset that you have to get into, you know, as a teacher and a designer. So yeah, by the end of it, I was like, I just want to go to bed. Yeah, Katya does a lot of different yarns. I'd love to hear more about the Atina. I might have to look it up. Is it like a fingering weight? This one is DK, I think. And it's a cotton wool blend. It's really soft. Right, yeah, mentally on. Yeah, it's fun but exhausting, exactly. I love it because I'm such an extreme extrovert. Oh, it does look like this? So it's like a braided, this one's like a braided, you know, it's like a braided tubing almost, like a woven kind of a thing. Yeah, this is for my, it looks nice and fluffy. Yeah, this is for, my sweater that I want to do based on, what's her name? from Gravity Falls? Mabel. Mabel Pines. Because she's a knitter. She makes all of her sweaters. If you've never watched Gravity Falls, I highly recommend it. So, yes, Mabel. Thank you. Thank you, Leslie. Yep, I got there. I was like, what is her name? I know. I love Mabel, too. I know. I want to design her sweater. It's the one. Excuse me. It's the one that she wears in the episode where she meets Waddles, the pig. And so I want to get a little stuffed Waddles for my photo shoot. And hold it in there. It was, oh my gosh, it was simultaneous. That is hilarious. That is so funny. That's awesome. Yeah, because of the delay a little bit. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. That is so funny. Yeah, so any fun plans for the weekend? It's the weekend. Yeah, if you like cartoons, Gravity Falls is hilarious. I feel like I need a rewatch because it's my favorite. And Mabel is a knitter and she makes all of her sweaters. She's got to be like a genius within Tarja is all I have to say. It is on Disney Plus for sure. It might also be on Hulu. Maybe. We have both. Well, I feel like we have every streaming service ever imaginable. Sometimes when at the end of the year when I'm doing my taxes, because I can write off all of my streaming services for my taxes because I use them to work. So I'm like, wait, how do we have so many streaming services? Does anybody else feel that way? Oh, you're just like, oh, you're cleaning up backyard? Yay! Getting ready for the warmer weather so you can use your pool. Oh, yeah, you have Disney Plus? Okay. Yeah, definitely check it out. It was made for kids, but I feel like it's so good that, like, my kids were watching it, and then I watched it with them, and I'm like, this show is so good. Right, yeah, you have all the streams, too. Ooh, spinning and flying. Fun. I didn't know you were a spinner, Jessie. Maybe I did. Vicky, good luck with your studying. Ooh, for a professional course. Ooh, farmer's market. Yay. That's awesome. Yes, I know. Right, Leslie? It is such a good show. Yeah, I just started watching it with my kids and I was like, okay, I have to watch this from the beginning because it is so good. I had to watch the episode again of the sweater that I wanted to make for research purposes. You know how it goes. Ooh, good luck finishing your sweater, Renee. What sweater are you making? Sorry, I've got the sniffles. Sweaters galore. Yeah, so, yeah, I'm probably not going to do too much knitting this weekend at all. I'm actually looking forward to having a weekend where I can sleep in and not do anything except maybe clean. Ooh, working on Johnny's sweater, your socks, cleaning and dusting. Ooh, new bed? That's nice. Oh, the Alpine Bloom. Nice. That is such a pretty sweater. Such a pretty pattern. Such a pretty pattern. Oh, you're new to spinning? It's kind of like a rabbit hole, right? Like Andrea, she tried to get me to start spinning when we visited them in Maine a couple summers ago. And I actually came home and I like got out my drop spindle and some fiber that I had. I think it was a gift from DFW Fiber Fest or something. I think I have it right here. Well, I have my spindle. I have just a little drop spindle. But I was like, I don't have time for this. Oh, you use Spin Cycle for the color work? Nice. Oh, the bed will be a game changer. Tell me more. Tell me more about this bed. Yeah, I must admit, when my husband and I, when we got our king size bed, I was like, why did we wait so long to get the king size bed? Like, this is amazing. And so, yeah, we gave our queen size to my now teenager. Yes, I have a teenager now. What the heck? Oh, but he loves it. He loves it. Plus, it doubles as a guest room when we have guests. Well, that sounds so nice. Oh, a sleep number. Oh, you got the fancy bed. The sleep number bed. Oh, I'm so jealous. Right. So, and can you adjust like the firmness too? That is so cool. Oh, you struggled with the spindle, Jesse? Ooh, yeah, the electric spinner. Is that like just with your feet, right? Yeah, kind of a game changer. My parents have a spinning wheel. They keep trying to give it to me. But I mean, it's like a, like Sleeping Beauty spinning wheel, like with the wheel, like hundreds of years old spinning wheel. I'm like, I don't think I would actually use that. It would just be like a decorative piece in my living room, which might be nice. Oh, thanks, Renee. Renee just sent me a text of her sweater. That sleep number bed sounds amazing. I am very jealous of that. What? How is it less money than your old sleep number bed? Yeah, exactly. It's more of a decor piece. It's like, I don't think I could use this. I might just prick my finger and fall asleep for 100 years. Not that I'm insinuating that I'm Sleeping Beauty, but you never know. Didn't they have to burn like all the spinning wheels? That was my favorite Disney cartoon growing up. I'm getting distracted. I actually do have to go because I have a meeting at 1. Oh, it was on sale. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. But the sale price was cheaper. Well, thank you all so much for joining me today. This was such a fun chat despite the troubleshooting. I feel like I need to just figure this out before it's like 10 minutes before my live stream. I'm like, oh yeah, I should make sure that this isn't gonna like just, get ruined. But thank you, Jesse and Vicky and Leslie and Renee for joining me today in the live. It was so fun chatting with all of you. I just want to make sure I didn't forget anybody. I know, it was so fun. Thank you so much for joining me and thank you for your support. I always love chatting with all of you. And thanks for all your feedback on everything. As always, and I will talk to you next week. Love you all so much.